Hello and welcome back. I'm Wolf, and today I'll be in my spaceship because it's actually fitting for what I'm about to review. You can also see that I'm wearing clothes for once, but they're also made of energy, so am I wearing clothes? You decide. Anyways, let's look at a CGI animated show that debuted on Cartoon Network, got 26 episodes, and was pretty great. Here is Green Lantern, the animated series. Right off the bat, the title of the episode is fantastic for a pilot. Beware my power. Not only is it part of the chant for the Green Lanterns, but it's just so damn awesome and gets you ready for a good battle or even the beginnings of a war. We truly open in space, where a Green Lantern whose name doesn't really matter attempts to help a downed ship in space. However, it's a trap by two members of the Red Lanterns who have done this trick many times before. Razor, the more human-like one, dislikes their plan since when the Green Lantern dies, his ring seeks out a replacement while his partner Elias Zoggs revels in the chance to kill another Green Lantern. So, to kill this one, they burn him with red energy. It's not really shown how he dies, but hey, at least they can say the word kill. You'll also notice that this uses the mystical art of 3D computer graphic animation. Most shows fail at doing this, others like Code Lyoko or Miraculous Ladybug succeed in it. This show, in my opinion, is a success. Now that the host is dead, the ring searches a new host and cut to 18 months later. You know, things only really start 1 year later. No origin story for Hal Jordan. Nah, cut to him doing his job as a test pilot for Carol Ferris, voiced by Jennifer Hale. Hale is an excellent voice for the tsundere that is Carol Ferris. Josh Keaton is also a pretty good voice for Hal Jordan as he captures the fun personality and can also do a serious tone when he needs to. Getting back to the story, we are shown that Hal already has his Green Lantern ring as he uses it to save a train, letting the aircraft he was testing crash into a mountain in a somewhat funny scene. Of course, he gets scolded by Carol for it, but comes up with a plausible excuse. Except for the bullcrap of an earthquake locking in his instrument while in the air. Too bad for Hal, though, his ring cock blocks him as he is needed on Oa, the homeworld of the Guardians who created the Green Lantern Corps. Not only does this allow us to meet Kilowog, voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson, but we can get some vital plot details about stuff we already knew, like Green Lanterns being killed off in the outer rim of space, or the frontier lands, as the Guardians put it. Oh, and something about Hal Jordan punching a leader in the face while on a diplomatic mission. Yep, Hal Jordan uses police brutality, but in a good way, and is also the bend-the-rules officer in the buddy cop flicks, meaning Kilowog is by-the-books officer who will come to like his partner.
There are 3,600 sectors in Guardian space. For millennia, we have dispatched our power rings to choose a worthy protector of each sector. You, our Green Lantern Corps. This part we know.
This is for us, Hal, the audience. Don't need to be a mumbler about it. Anyways, the Frontier Lanterns suck because the only training they get is from their ring, unlike the main Lanterns who are trained by another member of the Corps. And since they are spread out so far, there is limited contact, putting them at an even greater disadvantage. Where were we? Oh, yeah, Hal steals the prototype spaceship to go to the frontier space. You might ask why they created a spaceship despite having the ability to fly because of their rings. So now Hal and Kilowog are flying towards frontier space after another Green Lantern is attacked, but this one was able to escape even if a little wounded. After a couple minutes, and Aya's introduction as the AI navigations computer, Hal and Kilowog rescue the Lantern, but Hal runs out of power on an alien planet with an atmosphere that may not have oxygen or nitrogen in it. My point is, how the hell is he still breathing without the ring's power? That aside, Hal does possibly the dumbest yet coolest thing possible. He jumps on the ship's core or whatever it is, and uses it as a power battery to knock away the two Lantern killers known as the Red Lanterns. Of course, it leaves him drained, and the first part ends with them at a huge disadvantage and heading to a nearby planet for medical attention and relaxation. Yeah, I'm skipping a lot, but that's because this split into two parts, and I want to give each part enough information, but unlike Cat, I don't like going into 30 to 40 minute videos for a 22-minute show. So part 2, here we go. After declaring that they'll stop them for the umpteenth time, Hal decides to fill in the Guardians on the Red Lanterns.
Soon to be former Green Lantern of Sector 2814. You are now charged with treason, grand theft, and...
Let's postpone my lynching until I tell you a couple of things.
Man, imagine if real court cases were like that.
Did you ever tell yourself, I have to stop this? I must stop doing this.
Let's postpone my lynching until I tell you a couple of things.
Of course, the Guardians don't believe him. What, are they the Citadel Council from Mass Effect now? Kilowog wants to go to war, obviously, but they are attacked by a probe. But don't worry, Hal takes all of the unnecessary risks to destroy this one probe. And we also get a very eerie scene with Guardian Ganthet.
Because said history is written, or unwritten, by the victors.
Coming from the voice of the Emperor of Star Wars, The Clone Wars, doesn't make it better. As for Hal, they can't warp back to Oa because of his genius tactics causing the ship to get damaged, so they go to a nearby planet which houses the family of the rescued Green Lantern, unaware the probe placed a tracker on them. So how dangerous are these Red Lanterns? They have a fucking city on a rock traveling through space that houses a military. It's safe to say that they're ready for war. Atrocitist, leader of the Red Lanterns, looks scary as all hell. He's not only a Hulk, but also looks like a demon. Please, he's nothing. I could easily dispose of him. Besides, he clearly ripped me off. I mean, we're both giant beings that use fire in some degree. I should flag him down for copyright infringement. If you could do that, you should have done that to Terramon. But Terramon is scary. You bet your ass I am. I mean, I have a face. Get off my ship, you two. Anyways, Red Shirt Green Lantern is treated by his wife, who is also a geologist. Yeah, because geology and medicine are so similar. And he was an engineer. Pretty useless one if he can't even attempt to replicate a part for the ship. Oh, and he has a little girl, so now he has to die. We also get a jab at Hal for wearing the mask, since nobody in space would know him, nor care what his identity is. But enough time for that. We've got the Red Lanterns coming to the planet.
Invaders! Possibly from space!
So, the Red Lanterns declare the people are under protection, and then follow it up with...
You have 1 solar hour to bring these war criminals to us, or your planet will be vaporized.
What a great way to protect people. Kill them if they don't do something that they have little information about in only 1 space hour. That's like an insurance agent going, we're going to protect you if you give us the money in 1 hour. Otherwise, I'm going to break into your home and rob you. Hal gives his speech to the other two, but his wife gives them a genius idea. Go through the volcano they built their bomb on top of and take it down. Only for not even a minute to pass and the Red Lanterns declare, time's up. I mean, I know they're murderers and all, but they gave the people a space hour. Is that secretly just 10 seconds? Razor starts to question Atrocitist and his holy crusade because they're about to kill innocent lives. It's a great moment, just wish it didn't happen less than 1 minute after Atrocitist gave the people 1 space hour. Razor hits the button after being called weak and a coward, giving the people only 5 space minutes. 5 minutes? Oh damn, now the people will be dead within 10 seconds. Hal distracts Xylus and Atrocitist while Kilowog and Dead Daddy Green Lantern have to deal with Razor. For the first battle between Atrocitist and Hal, it's pretty good. But I need to fix something first.
You faced Daraxus, and now more of the Burning Legion.
So Hal gets his ass handed to him by Atrocitist, while Kilowog talks sense into Razor.
Casey haven't been keeping up on current events. You guys put this thing here and press the button. You wanna help? Stop fighting us!
I won't listen to your lies.
Listen to his lies? Listen to his lies? Are you blind? You are clearly standing inside a bomb meant to destroy the entire planet of innocent bystanders, while your enemy has done nothing wrong to them. They haven't even threatened the people at all. Kilowog asks him who he's fighting for, which causes him to go through an existential crisis and leave to discover what he wants to fight for. Only 1 minute remains as the expendable Green Lantern sacrifices himself to stop the bomb, even if only for a moment.
I know you're not all bad. Maybe it's time you let others know too.
How do you know? Have you read the script or something? As far as you know, he attacked you, followed you here, is working with the people who placed the bomb, and tried to stop you from stopping the detonation of said bomb, as well as come back to probably try to slash your throat or something. He has shown all the qualities of evil, but because you can see the future, you know he's good. So Razor leaves, the bomb goes off, and as Hal is flying to take on Atrocitus and Xylus, the planet blows up right in front of him. Atrocitus sees this and thinks Razor did his job correctly for once, so the choir will sing praises at the Rage ceremony. Whatever the hell that is. Is it a funeral for the dead or a celebration for a promotion to a dead soldier? It's never explained. But it's okay because Hal's actually alive, just so he can get attacked by Razor. But it's okay, there's good inside him. Razor doesn't even fight back after his initial attack to get Hal's attention. He just yells at Hal with, "You think you can stop me," or "Can you do what is necessary," type of stuff. Basically seeking death at this point. Hal almost does kill him, but knows that it's wrong. Death would be a blessing to him. Instead, Razor is forced to live with what he did and has to make up for it, only to have his ring taken away in space. If the severance from his ring doesn't kill him, which, by the way, the ring is directly linked to a Red Lantern's heart, surely being in space would, unless he can breathe in it. Oh, and Kilowog created a giant prism to carry all the survivors in it as the ring of Rev flies by them. And that's it. Razor's a prisoner of war on the Interceptor, and Rev's people are making home on a new planet. And that ending is really great. There is no real happy ending. Rev is dead. His people are on a new planet. Razor is in temporary custody, and Hal and Kilowog need to fly back to warn the Guardians. These two episodes set up this Red vs. Green Lantern fight so well as give character to our villains, even if they come off as basically pure evil incarnate. The 3D animation is great. The designs are very similar to that of the comics, and I love the difference between the lights. The Green Lantern's light is solid shapes, more firm as they believe in their willpower as well as their mission, while the Red Lanterns are fueled by rage, and their light burns like a firewood. It's a small detail, but it's cool that it's not some copy-paste sort of thing. Also, for a kid's show on Saturday mornings, they got away with a lot. Death, attempt at genocide, implications of genocide, and somebody asking for suicide, or assisted suicide. Even though Hal and Kilowog are essentially buddy cop characters, they are still very likable. Razor will be given more character as he is in enemy hands but questions his former allegiance to the Red Lanterns. Aya, the ship's AI, is voiced by Greg Griffin, whose voice I absolutely love. All the voices seem perfect and fitting, and these two episodes come out to a 9 out of 10. Not perfect, but pretty damn close to it. I'm Wolf, and I'll see you next time for more Green Lantern the Animated Series. Bye-bye!